Welcome to Amplifying Leadership and Tip Thursday with Tara. I am, of course, Tara Lehman, a partner, coach, and consultant at Twin Life Coaching and Business Services, of which Amplifying Leadership is a division. I hope to bring you some information or a key takeaway you can use to build, enhance, or grow your leadership skills with Tip Thursday with Tara. As humans, we do love to learn and grow for the most part. Okay, there might be a few people out there who that isn't their favorite thing, but in general, we do love to learn and grow. As leaders, this is extremely important for us. I love, for example, to ensure I'm growing and developing my leadership skills. I want to stay ahead of the game. I want to know what's new and exciting, and I want to learn from other leaders. Hence why I have a lot of guests on my show so that we can all learn from each other. In my past organizations and experiences, I've been very lucky to have organizations that knew that leadership development was a key component. And so from my being able to be a leadership trainer in the corporate world to having mentors and coaches around and available was very important to my leadership growth, along with other things as well, which I'll talk about in a minute. So why is it important for leaders to grow and develop their skills on a regular basis, not a one and done? Well, it helps us stay ahead of what's going on in the leadership world or even within our own companies. If we have leaders who become stagnant and don't move with the changing world, then those people may end up falling behind in the leadership, and we may be able to move forward with it. Maybe that means that big promotion that you've been waiting for, or you took a course that allowed you now to get a little bit more money. Whatever that is, it helps you stay ahead. It also helps you with something I just briefly touched on, which is change management. Change is an ever-evolving thing. Change is here. It never stops. And we've known that for the past few years, just how big change can be. As a leader, developing your skills and even those change management skills, which is something I feel is so important and have included in one of my courses, is to make sure you can manage change and help your employees get through the emotions or get through the stages that change can have on them. As leaders, just even developing our skills helps us grow those skills. Even if it was something we learned 5-6 years ago and we relearn it through a refresher course, we're now regrowing those skills or reminding ourselves that we need to build upon those skills, such as active listening. I tell a lot of my clients that active listening is like a muscle. It has to be practiced and worked every day in order to keep it going. If you start to fall behind on things such as that, then you start to lose those skills. So a lot of these things are great for refreshers as well. So what are some ways that you can develop your leadership skills? Well, you can take training or courses. There's lots of them out there, either through myself, through Twin Life Coaching and Business Services, or even through universities, colleges, online, or other places. Coaching and mentorship, huge pieces in leadership growth. It is so important that I highly recommend all of my clients to have a coach and or a mentor. On-the-job training is another great way to grow your skills. You may have a team of 10 people. You can't possibly be the expert in everything they do. So maybe you go out once in a while and work with one of them for half a day and learn some new skills to help you and able to encourage your team or maybe help them if somebody's off sick, those types of things. Industry events, conferences, and even the speakers at those events are huge places to learn, as is listening to podcasts such as mine that you're listening to today with our guest stories. Even books. Books can be huge for giving you those little reminders as well. If you are in need of some of that leadership skill development or you need those refreshers, don't be afraid to say so. Don't be afraid to reach out to that course, to that coach, to whomever it may be to start a mentorship program. This is how, as leaders, we do stay on top of things and we can continue to grow not just ourselves, but also our teams. And as you probably know, you can contact me to set up my Fundamentals of Leadership training for your leaders, or you can purchase it also as an on-demand course simply by going to amplifyingleadership.thinkific.com. The course covers all the basics that you need, plus some additional things that are very important. So even as refreshers, some of these courses, such as mine, can be a huge, huge help for you. Don't forget all the other ways to develop yourself. It's not just about training. It's about coaching and mentorship. It's about learning from others and speakers, our employees, and books, and every other way that you can learn and grow. Remember, a great leadership book can also go a long way to further developing your skill sets. A lot of times in those leadership books, there's those little things that we tend to forget about. All right, leaders, it's your turn. It's time to go and develop yourself continually on a regular basis. Learning and growing as leaders is not a one and done. It is an evolving process that needs to continue. All right, that is our Tip Thursday with Tara for this week. As a reminder, our Amplifying Leadership community can help leaders with challenges through discussion groups, discounts on courses, resources, where we can share challenges, questions, and insights through our private group, and more. You can find all about that and all of our leadership services at amplifyingleadership.ca, a Twin Life coaching and business services division. To see all about us, you can also find us as Twin Life Coaching and Business Services on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and our YouTube handle at Twin Life Coaching. Until next time, please be safe and be an amazing leader or leader to be.